All right, guys. Southern Stride is in the house. I will be going live on this fabrication. This side, I measured it out and it is right on the money, 38.5 to here. This side, which I was worried about because it's not attached. This side has moved 1/8 inch to 3/16 narrower. So I'm gonna have to pop that tack off there and move it out and get this measurement right before I do anything else. I laid all the parts out here, and yeah, there is a lot of parts. Tomorrow morning, I will be going live on this truck. This is just a preparation or a warning or whatever. It's too cold to do any paint work, so I come in and I got all my stuff ready. Got the welder set up. I got it up to like 60 in here. I shut the heat down so I could do this. It's back down to 50. So yeah, there's gonna be bullet heater noise while I'm doing this, and I'm honestly not gonna be able to follow along with the comments and stuff, but I will try as I get time. Otherwise, if you leave me a comment under the video itself, I will reply to them at that point. I've been contemplating on where to start, whether I do the floor first or the firewall. The more I think about it, I think it's going to be the floor. Reason being, it's all loose. It all floats. I know the back of that floor gets attached to the cab, and the front comes up here and bolts right here. That will hold the floor and the A and B pillar in location. I think that's my first agenda. I need to get that floor swapped out. I ain't worried about the cab corners and the rockers and even the lower A pillars, because this is all attached. That's not gonna change. I can bolt these two bolts, weld it across the back of the cab, and that's going to position my A and B. Once I get that secured, I'm not going to weld it all solid and everything on live streams. That would make for a long, boring video. I am going to get everything tacked in place. And then I'll just do a regular video of the welding and all that stuff. Once I get the floor in there, then I'll swing up and do the cowl panel, the inner cowl panel, the firewall, and then the whole bottom and front will be complete. It'll be stable, ready to go. Then I'm gonna tackle this roof. That part there, I'll just make a piece. The outer roof, it's gone all the way around, so he picked up a new roof skin. The inner roof is really bad as well, you can see. So yeah, Once I get the bottom half of the cab secured where it needs to be, then I'll move to the next spot. Before I do the rockers and cab corners and that stuff though, I want to have this stuff taken care of and the cab sitting on the cart so I can get this out of my way. I want to get the doors bolted on, get them aligned to make sure everything's in place. Then I'll do the rockers and cab corners. All right, well, there's your heads up for tomorrow, guys. I'm also going to put a short video on Facebook in the Reels. If you haven't, follow along there, because a lot of times I'll post in there before it's shown on YouTube. You'll get a heads up. You won't see the full video. You'll see a really sped up video or a short video, something to that nature. But yeah, if you haven't yet, follow along on Facebook Reels, hit that subscribe button here, and you'll be able to see exactly how all these pieces fit in this. From my experience, the critical pieces like this have always fit beautifully. The outer roof skin, I've never replaced one on this style, but the 60 to 66, they've always fit beautifully. A little narrow in the channel, but they've always fit beautifully. I don't see why this would be any different. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's cold. I warmed it up enough to get some of this stuff prepped and ready for tomorrow and make sure everything's good out here. But this is the first I've been here since Friday. So, all right, I will see you tomorrow.